Hey Stephanie girl, how are you? Excuse me, I'm coming to you from my car before work, but I knew that was a quiet time where I wouldn't, have kiddos jumping in this for you. So I just wanted to share a little bit about coaching and how it might pertain to you, already being, having kind of the fitness background you have. And I know I've shared a little bit with you before, but just want to kind of like recap. So where I'm coming from this, where I started, I've got two little ones. After I had my daughter 3 years ago, like I was just in survival mode. Okay, like the weight was not coming off. I was tired all the time, and I just didn't like how I felt. So that's really when I started the workouts, when I started the coaching. And for me, a huge part of it was just the accountability of the group and having a place to show up every day. But after being in that group setting and seeing how it built up myself and other women, I just wanted to share that feeling with them. I wanted to show them that even if they were busy, like they could have an outlet and they could have an avenue to still get healthy and feel great. So that's really where all this started for me. So the bulk of what I do is running those accountability groups for ladies and truly like being in the trenches with them. So doing a program with them, sharing struggles that I have in my own nutrition or in my day-to-day life. I know you do, you're already into fitness and you already have things that like you do, and that's great. That's totally something that you still can do, but you've got to, incorporate these at home workouts as well, if that's something you'd be willing to do, because you really want to show the ladies that you're doing this with that, I'm right here with you. And I could always send you the free like trial of those to sort of see what's there. And it's totally something you can do from the gym. It's totally something you can do in conjunction with like other types of workouts as well. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing, but that's really been the biggest piece for me, is just like doing it with these people and not just being an encouragement for them. So the bulk of what I do is I'm running those accountability groups for the ladies. I'm obviously posting to social media and kind of sharing with people there, giving them sort of a viewpoint into what it is I do. But then I am having a lot of conversations behind the scenes with people. Like I'm building relationships with people. It's not just reaching out and being like, hey, you want to be in the group? Like it's talking to people, it's getting to know them. It's seeing if they have a struggle here and if there is any solution I can offer. And then, Beachbody, who I use the workouts through, has a ton of resources, but sometimes, especially with me and like my faith journey, there'll be a few other things that I'll like create for my challengers, and just to share with people. But truly, the bulk of this business is you showing up for yourself and talking to people. And that is how I spend most of my time. Now, when it comes to time, I do work a full-time job. I'm here at my school right now. But I just find little pockets of time. I wake up a little early and spend a little time. I'll use part of my lunch break. And then sometimes in the evenings, I can sneak away for like 30 minutes and do a couple things while my husband watches the kiddos. But this is definitely not something that's all encompassing for me. It's something that, I just find the pockets of time to spend on it. And that's because I love it. I've got to take care of myself. And if I can spend a little extra time sharing it with other ladies, then it's totally worth it. I do it all from my phone. So just like here, I'm working in my school parking lot. I use my computer sometimes to do things, but the bulk of it, like I said, is talking to people, getting to know them, and just sharing the opportunity. So a lot of that's done from my phone. As far as the financial side of this and how you can make money, when you start out, you're making commissions off of orders, anywhere from about 25 to 35% on different things people order. And then as if you start sharing this and there's other people that want to share and encourage women in health and fitness as well, then there are like team cycle bonuses and things like that you can get in team volume. But I can go more in depth with you in that, if you have questions personally. But otherwise, like I said, when you start out, it's mostly a commission thing. And I just want to share with you, there's really kind of three routes that you can take with coaching. Okay, so route one, if you sign up and you like the programs and you like the accountability for yourself and you like the products, you can be a coach, really just in name, and kind of look at it more as a VIP membership, where you get 25% off all your products. You pay $15 a month for your like coaching fee, but saving 25% on things normally trumps and overrides that discount. So you could totally be a coach in name only, if you got the products and you like them and you want to keep doing them and get a discount. You can also kind of coach as a hobby, and what we tell people is like if you do the superfood shake through Beachbody or you do some other product, if you help 3 people a month get started on their journey, that commission is normally enough to pay for your product. So a lot of people will just try to find 3 friends a month. They'll get their shake paid for, and then they just pop those people into the group that I'm doing. They're not really actively coaching, they just want to help a few people. And then you can go all in with it. This business is truly like how much effort and how much time are you putting into it, and that's what you can see in, the results. So if you have a little bit of time like me, great, you do what you can with it, and you grow at that pace, or you can make it a bigger thing. It really is just about, the time and the skill set that you have, and the effort you're willing to put into it. All the tools are really there for us. There are a ton of great trainings. I have stuff on my team page, and other leaders share everything. So you're not at all, if you decide to do this, just like drop into the bucket of go figure it out. There's a ton of training. I do like new coach mentorships, but that's kind of the basics for you in as short as I could keep it, because I want to honor your time. But just, let me know after you watch this kind of what your thoughts are, if you think this is for you. If you don't, totally no worries. And definitely any questions you have about how this might work. If you want to try the free trial just to kind of see what the workouts are like, to see maybe what the accountability group is like, and if that was something that you would want to incorporate to what you're already doing, I would love to share more of that info with you. But I hope you have a wonderful day, girl, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch this.